Hello, Walton County. This is Kevin Little with the update from the Board of Commissioners meeting on February the 5th. Sorry we did a little delay. We had several things going on last week and were unable to get it as we normally do on the same week. We did have several conditional uses for the board. We wanted to create a buildable lot on Marcy Camp Road, which was approved by the board. We had an event facility on Highway 81, which was approved by the board. We had a conditional use for a guest house on Broadneck's Mill Road. That was approved. We had another guest house on Dry Pond Road, which was approved. And we had a conditional use to allow outside storage for a current facility that was already in place, and so that it's out there now and approved. Also, we rezoned 16.86 acres to grow Christmas trees and blueberries, which is off of Harrison Road. So that's something there good to have. And then we brought someone into compliance on 2 acres from B1 to B3 because they were already doing it off of Center Hill Church Road, and they just wanted to bring it into compliance. That when our ordinances changed, they didn't know that they had to change as well, and so now they're in compliance, and we approved that as well. We also approved the abandonment of Coggins Road. We had a property owner that had purchased all the land on both sides and wanted it closed at 138 on one end. The road made a loop, so the 2 houses that are currently there can access 138 from the opposite end, the western end, and we did approve to close that side. One big change was our ordinance change for Hard Labor Creek. Department of Natural Resources couldn't enforce. The state law allows gas motors on lakes, and so Hard Labor Creek being a drinking water lake, we can't allow that. So they were unable to write a ticket to it recently when someone had a gas motor using it in Hard Labor Creek. So we changed the ordinance and gave DNR the authority, or any law enforcement the authority, to enforce no combustible engines on Hard Labor Creek. So that was that'll go into effect immediately. And so if you see anyone on Hard Labor Creek with a gas motor, call 911 and let them know, and then they can be ticketed because it's supposed to be battery operated trolling motors only. We did appoint Laura Webster back to the Monroe Walton County Library Board of Trustees, and a big excitement for the Board of Commissioners was that John Allman was appointed to Public Works Director, and Kevin Haney was sworn in as the Fire Chief for Walton County, as we had 2 longtime employees that retired. And so we've got these 2 longtime assistants that's now taking over, and look forward for them to have many years of opportunity here in Walton County. If you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call. Otherwise, we'll update you again next month. Thank you.